Good evening, everybody. This is Model Railroad Addict coming back to you down here at the layout room. It's been quite a while since I've done a video where I'm speaking, any kind of an update video. I've done several running videos over the last couple of months of my O-gauge stuff, kind of a farewell to my O-gauge, because obviously if you've watched some of my last videos where I've spoken, I am moving into a new home. I was hoping to be into it by Christmas tomorrow already. It's my parents' house. They purchased another home, and it needed some remodeling work, and it's taking them a little bit longer, actually a lot longer than they had anticipated. Thus the delay of me getting into my new home. I'm still in this one right here. So right now it's looking time frame probably end of February, into March, probably before we get into the new house. So I was just kind of doing some farewell videos for the O, because obviously when I go to the new house, as I've stated in the other one, I just don't have the room to run the O gauge. So I was doing some last running videos that I put together just to get them up, showing all my engines running and stuff, pulling my freight, and I've since then have sold a lot of it on eBay. Probably 50% of everything I have in O has been sold already. I've got a couple more items and stuff that are sale pending right now. And I've got some stuff on eBay for sale right now. Also, that's on O-gauge, from O-gauge. So this, what you're looking at right here, is obviously something that me and a friend's put together. I had a buddy that decided he wanted to get into the hobby, had never done it before. Wanted to maybe learn how to lay track, start working a layout. So I had this older Code 100 track from a previous layout. The road bed from previous layout, all kind of used, some nails and stuff. So I thought, he came over and we just started. I was showing him how to lay track, and he was laying track and stuff. And that's where this came about. I've decided to go back to HO at the new house. It'll fit in the room that I've got set aside that I will be doing the layout in a lot better than any. Well, in would fit in there good, but I'm just not going to go down to N scale. A little too small for me. So I'm going to go with the HO. My buddy, he helped do this a lot. He did a lot of the work on this. And after when I have to move, what I'm going to do is we're going to mount this, and I'll probably just let him have the track. It's only nailed down. You can see it's just nailed down in here. Really be real easy to pop the nails back out and not damage the track any, unsolder it. And might have to trim some of the ends off a little bit to smooth it out, but it would get him started. I'm not going to run Code 100 on my new layout. I'm going to run Code 83 with the Walthers turnouts. So I may just let him have all this track and stuff just to get his layout started. He's planning on building one in probably the May, June time frame. He's getting a place. He's adding on to his house right now, which is going to free up the room down in the basement. And once he gets that all done, he's going to start a train layout down there. And I'll probably just let him have most of this, since by then he will do it. As for this bench work, I'll take it down. I'm probably not going to use most of it when I move. I'll probably buy all new wood. Instead of running OSB tops, I'll probably run plywood tops. And when I get over there, it'll definitely be a double main line. Probably somewhere to 30-inch radius curves. It won't be just an oval. It'll be, I want to have an S curve of some kind in it. I want to have some elevation in it instead of it all being one single layer. I want to have like a mountain scene with a bridge, maybe going over a river or something, and over there. So I haven't really came up with a track plan yet. I just know it's going to be a double main, and I do know I'm going to have a yard. I haven't decided if it's going to be a run-through double-ended yard or if it's just going to be a single-ended yard, 6 to 8 tracks deep. I'm going to be. It's going to have an engine facility, refueling facility, all that. That'll hold probably upwards of 20 locomotives with a long-term servicing bay and short-term servicing bays, fueling facilities, office spaces and stuff like that, probably guard shack, all that goody stuff to get through. It's going to have 3 to 5 industries. Haven't really decided on what industries I want, other than I know that one will be a hopper grain facility. I really like hopper cars. As you can see, I've got a slew of them right here, all in chassis. Road name, obviously, see I got a lot of chassis. I'm going to go modern day. Chassis's no longer around, but CSX is. So I'll be running a lot of CSX, so I can run some chassis on the layout. CSX will be the primary railroad. As you can see, I've got an Indiana Railroad engine running around right now. That will be my secondary regional railroad on the layout. It will be powered by NCE DCC system. I was going to go with another Digitrax again, but I had some guys on Train Life send me a lot of information on the NCE products, and I really like it. I got that really cheap. I believe this is $200 retail. I picked this up for $130 off eBay. Brand new in the box. I got it all mounted right here. It's running, and this book right here came with it. And on the back it says it's a $20 book. So I didn't think that was bad. I got all that for $130. Well, $135 was shipping. I thought that was a really good deal. So I went ahead and jumped on that, and I've really liked it. I like it. I can't tell you I really like it yet because I just got the decoder in this engine today. So this is actually some of the first laps that this engine has ran with a DCC system powering it. This engine right here does not have a decoder in it yet. This is an Atlas Trainman GP38. It is DCC ready. I am going to get a decoder for that here after Christmas so I can be able to run both my engines. But I figured that I had a couple of requests for some layout updates. I was going to get one over the weekend. Work was a little crazy, so I didn't get around to it. So this is kind of like where it's at, where it's going to be for the future coming up. I'm really kind of waiting on getting in the new home. So all I'm going to be doing is probably buying engines and freight cars right now until I get it, because I know I'll need those. As for when I get over there and get exact measurements and kind of get a layout design in place and down on paper, then I'll start worrying about industries then. But I just want to get the basics. I got the DCC system to start it out. Obviously, I'm not going to stay with just the power cab. I will end up upgrading to the 5-amp system eventually because it'll need the more power. But right now, the power cab will power me very suffice with that very well for right now, starting out. And until I get over next door and start my bigger plans going into place, I'll probably just mostly be buying freight cars and engines right now. So, well, that's where I'm at right now. I figured I'd get this up here before I go out to my wife's grandparents. Her dad's side of the family's we always do Christmas on Christmas Eve. So tonight's going to be busy. Tomorrow morning's our Christmas. Then I go to my parents tomorrow afternoon, and we go to her mom's side of the family tomorrow evening. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow and this evening. So figured I'd go ahead and get this posted up here now. I just want to take time right now to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Be safe. If you're going to be out, just be careful. Sometimes, some areas of the United States, where depending on where you're at, you could have got a lot of snow on the ground, be slick and stuff. Don't want nobody to, get hurt over the holidays, and stuff like that. So in the meantime, y'all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye.